The sun was setting behind the marble domes of Zaria Palace, scattering streaks of gold and crimson across the sky. The vast courtyard was alive with the fragrance of jasmine, and the air carried the distant sound of the royal guards' boots striking the stone pathways. King Aariz, ruler of Zaria, stood at the highest balcony, gazing at the city he had sworn to protect. His tall figure, draped in a deep blue robe embroidered with gold, radiated authority. By his side stood Queen Meher, her eyes as calm as the moonlight, her presence a soothing balm to the king's restless heart. Zaria has never been stronger, Aariz murmured, though his voice carried a shadow of worry. Meher glanced at him, reading the hidden weight in his words. And yet, she said softly, you fear the storm before it arrives. The king turned to her, a faint smile on his lips. You know me too well, my queen. For months, whispers of rebellion had reached the palace. Merchants complained of unfair taxes. Villages along the border spoke of soldiers who pledged loyalty not to the king, but to a mysterious leader known only as the Falcon. Late that night, Aariz held a council meeting with his most trusted generals. Meher sat quietly beside him, observing. Maps were spread out, and red markers showed where loyalty had begun to crack. We must strike first, General Zaman urged. Cut off their supplies before they grow stronger. But Aariz shook his head. If we crush them without understanding their cause, we risk turning more of my people into enemies. After the meeting, Meher approached him. You doubt your own generals? I doubt their patience, Aariz replied. War is not always fought with swords. The next day, Meher disguised herself in a simple green shawl and left the palace with 2 loyal handmaidens. She traveled deep into the outskirts, where rebellion was rumored to be strongest. There, she found poverty and anger. Children played in dusty streets, their laughter hiding the hunger in their eyes. Farmers spoke of land taken without reason. Blacksmiths whispered that the king no longer cared for them. Meher's heart ached. She knew Aariz loved his people, but the truth inside the palace was often buried under layers of false reports from greedy ministers. Before leaving, she overheard a name spoken with both fear and respect. Raheel, the Falcon. A week later, news spread through the city. The Falcon had entered Zaria. The rebellion leader was said to be young, cunning, and fearless. That evening, while Meher walked through the moonlit gardens, a shadow emerged from behind the rose bushes. A man in black stood before her, a bough slung over his back, his face half hidden by a hood. I am Raheel, he said calmly, and you, Queen Meher, are far braver than your king. Meher's hand tightened around the dagger hidden in her gown.